Pope Francis is launching what some Catholics are describing as the most ambitious project of church reform in 60 years. A 2-year consultation exercise involving every parish begins this weekend. It's the first time Catholic voices across the world have been asked for their opinion on all types of issues, from women's ordination to blessings for gay couples. Well, I'm joined now by Mary Ring, who is from Root and Branch, a grassroots organisation committed to reform of the Catholic Church. Mary, thank you very much for joining us on BBC News today. And what do you want from this consultation?
We think it's wonderful that Pope Francis wants to hear the voice, and not just of Catholics. He's interested in hearing anyone who feels that they want to comment on the system. Our slight concern is that we very much want to work with our bishops on this, but there may be many parishes, people may be listening to me and hearing here in the UK, who've not yet heard very much from their bishops at all. Now, Root and Branch held our own synod last month in preparation, but the big difference about ours is that it was entirely lay-led. It was led by a grassroots group of us, ordinary people, who feel that it's time the church came back to us. And the Bristol text, which we've just released from that, has as its basis that what touches all of us, this was a maxim from the church's first 1,000 years, what touches all of us should be discussed and agreed by all of us.
Given the higher... Sorry, Mary, I was just about to say, given the hierarchical structure of the church, do you think that what people say at a grassroots level is going to be listened to and acted upon?
Well, thank you very much for letting me make it here. What a great point. Our concern is that where a bishop may not have the energy or the resources or the oomph to take this right to everybody in his diocese, that we want people to get in touch with Root and Branch. And we can provide a simple template for people to talk about the issues in the church that really matter. There's so much good in the church, and we're really concerned about the bad. It's time that the people of the church were listened to. And we feel that people could get in touch with us. If you Google Root and Branch Synod, you will find the talks that we've had and the text that we've put out, because the church belongs to the people of God.
Are you clear what the mechanism is for the thoughts of every parish then to be filtered through? Because you're saying in some areas bishops may not have, and you gave a variety of reasons why they may not be as engaged with this process as you might like them to be. So what is the mechanism by which the thoughts on a whole variety of subjects of each parish will be filtered through to those bishops, to the decision makers in Rome?
I've slightly got news for everybody here. There isn't a mechanism. The Catholic Church has done top-down for the last 500 years, and particularly the last 150 years. And the Catholic Church simply doesn't possess a variety of mechanisms for gathering up the views of us, the Catholic people. And so this is very difficult for a lot of bishops. How are they to do it? Those mechanism structures, there are simple forms, but there's not a case for real listening, because the catch is that although the bishops in their document say to all of us, every voice will be heard, the next sentence says, and we, the bishops, will discern what goes to Rome. And we think,
very interesting to hear you explain that and to get your perspective on it, Mary. I mean, how important is it to people that they feel they are being listened to in a meaningful way and that their thoughts will lead to meaningful change in this process if people are to keep their faith and to keep faith with the church?
Well, that is completely the question. And that's why this small group of us, and we are only small, but we've taken the step of saying, we don't have to wait. If we wait for the bishops to do it, it could be a long, long time. Catholics can do it for themselves now. We have a responsibility to educate ourselves. And we also have a responsibility to support those bishops where we can. Because we've just held a very successful synod. We had over 40 international level speakers over a week. And every speech, every talk can be heard if you just click on our website. And it wasn't difficult. It was a lot of work, but it wasn't difficult. People are ripe for reform. And what they have to remember is that we're the Catholics who haven't walked away. We are actually the Church's get out of jail free card. We need to be heard. And I think that's the point of releasing our Bristol text that we're launching tomorrow.
Okay, Mary Ring from the Root and Branch grassroots organisation, thank you very much for your time.
Very grateful. Thank you.